Hey guys, here we go. This is the one everyone's probably wanting to me to talk about. This is the 2022 Travis Rice Golden Orca. Probably the most sought after snowboard on the market for next year. So let's start with the bindings. I have already covered these, so I'm just going to do a quick run. Transfer binding, great binding, great straps. Toe cap could be molded a little bit better, but works really well. I like the strap a lot on the top. It is softer, so this is probably a little bit more freestyle oriented for like tweaking and stuff. I would like the strap to be a bit stiffer, just for toe side kind of carving, but I'm an old man, so what do I know? These are great bindings. The forward lean adjuster, best in the game, pretty much. Super simple. Metal heel hoop, plastic power transfer plates, great binding. Works good. I would think this binding actually for freestyle type people, rocking. So now the board. This is a tough one to review. I tend to prefer cambered snowboards. I did ride regular Travis Rice board for quite a length of time, a couple of years actually, and then went back to cambered backseat, rockered noses. That's what I like. This board is rockered in the middle with cambered tip tail. It's C2. This board will ride very similar to the regular HP Travis Rice. This is a $950 snowboard. That is very expensive. It is made of firepower construction, so it is a better material in the nose and tail. It also uses a better basalt glass. It is not much lighter than the other boards. That like a regular Travis Rice is around 730 Canadian. So for me, this board rides so similarly that it's like I'm not sure what the extra couple $100 really gets you. It's not much lighter. The base is not that much. It's similar. The shape is definitely unique. It is a Orca in the front and a gold member in the back. This board was made definitely because the Orca has such a short tail. Riding resort and stuff, it tended to be a little washy in the tail. This board is better for riding switch. It does ride well in powder. As you can see, it's kind of a powder day here. Would it be my first board to ride in powder on a deep day? No, I would ride a specific powder board. Would I ride this board for hard carving? No. The difference being on these boards that I think some people really like and I don't, is that they actually kind of rock in the middle because of the bend. This board is stiff, so it is supposed to be aggressive, but you can actually lift like from the middle your feet when you're on like a cat track and stuff. The board will also at very, very high speeds tend to wander from the middle, just because that's where the zone is, that you can shift the board just without having to use your edges. You just kind of shift it. It's kind of hard to explain. Some people really like that. I don't. At speed, it's very off-putting because the board actually tends to wander. This board was not made for hard carving groomers. So that needs to be stated right up front. The magnet traction in the board makes it a very good rockered snowboard. Yet there are limits to rockered snowboards for some things. You got to see where Travis is riding, like Jackson Hole or Alaska, and kind of put that into perspective of what he's doing. He's riding deep snow. You don't see that guy carving corduroy or groomers much. He's hammering off jumps. The board will work in those kind of terrain situations really well. If you're gonna go up to say Big White here and it's a corduroy day and you want to lace freaking carves, this is not probably the board you want. It does not feel the same as a cambered snowboard, especially going through the tail. It does not necessarily speed up through the end of a turn, and takes more of a ruddering to turn it. You turn it kind of from the middle more than a regular cambered snowboard. I prefer within LibTech and GNU's line I prefer C3. I'm actually kind of shocked that Travis doesn't ride a C3 board, just for aggressive turning. But everyone's to each his own. This is going to be obviously a popular board. Would it be my daily driver? No. Would I ride it in certain snow conditions? Yes. It's definitely unique, and again, people that have always liked the rocker, this is probably the best rocker I've ridden on the market. Saying that, I don't really love rocker snowboards. They just do not turn as aggressively and as fast. This board is a little wider than most boards I ride too, so it's a little slower edge to edge, and the side cut radius is a little less than what I like. I like about an 8, and this one is a little less. That'll make it stable, but not as turny. So yeah, it is a great board. It's really cool, very cool shape. It's definitely popular right now. I think one of my problems is that the hype was so high on this board that nothing ever lives up to the hype. I just kind of put this in my mind that this is going to be like, ooh, the best thing ever. Well, it's good. Is it $950 good? I've ridden $700 boards that ride as well, and maybe I prefer. It is a fun snowboard. What else can I say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of more stuff. The magnet traction on these boards is key. Obviously, that's the swervy edges on the rocker that makes it hold a better edge. Without that, the board would be very loose. So that's genius on Libtech's part. All in all, fun ride, and I'm sure people are just gonna go crazy on it. Yeah, for me, it was more like, the new Star Wars movies. I really like them, but the hype was more than I liked the movie, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah, that's about my review of this board. Anyway, have a good day.